Hello everyone, it's John here from Winning Solutions Inc. and today I will be bringing you all another Microsoft Access Expert template walkthrough. I will be showing you where to find the template database on our website, how to download the template database demo, and how to use the demo properly. Most of our templates are not designed to be used on their own. Instead, they are designed in a way that makes it simple and smooth to integrate into an existing database that you're already using. You can also build a more robust Microsoft Access database that is built around one of our templates. If you would like to create a new database that is based off one of our templates and don't know how, or don't have the time to do so, let us know and we'd be happy to help you getting the database that 100% fits your needs. With most of our templates that we offer, there are 3 different versions that you can purchase. A compiled runtime version, one for internal use, and one for unlimited developer use. The compiled runtime version is a run-as-is version without the paid full version of Microsoft Access using free access runtime from Microsoft. It can be integrated into your existing Access application, but you will not be able to make any modifications to the forms, reports, modules, etc. This option is more for those of you who don't see any need to make any customizations to the template. The internal use is a version that allows you to use or modify the databases however you wish within the organization. The unlimited developer use allows you to use the database template however you wish for any applications you develop. And it also allows you to distribute the template as part of a database you create. Winning Solutions Inc.'s templates have a strong advantage over shrink-wrap software that you purchase from a store or website. With our templates, you receive the source code along with your purchase, so you are able to customize and update the database as you please. With shrink-wrap software, you do not receive the source code when purchasing the software, and that means you can't update or customize the database. In our video today, we will be working with a demo version of our database template. A demo is a simple way that you can view or try out our database templates so that you can determine if you would like to purchase the database template or not. This is great for customers due to the fact that all of our sales are final. And our sales are final because we give you the source code when you purchase a template, and once we give you that source code, there's really no way you can return it. If you would like to test our demos for multiple days, you're free to do so. You just have to leave the database open so the data you entered will not be wiped. Our demos are designed so that once you close the demo, all the data entered is wiped from the database. And you have to purchase the full version if you would like to save your data that you enter. Upon downloading a demo, you have to unzip the downloaded file. And zipped files make it much easier to send and download large files over the web, so that's why we do that. Unzipping a file is very simple though. All you have to do is extract the file so you have access to the uncompressed file. If you do not know how to do it or don't understand how to unzip a file, check out our YouTube channel and watch the How to Unzip One of Our Files video tutorial to learn this simple step. The link to that video is in the description of this video, actually. So now let us get into downloading and testing one of our own demos. Alright, we're going to start off by going to our website, microsoftaccessexpert.com. On the top of the website there is a toolbar right up here, and this is all the various ways to contact Winning Solutions Inc. And if you go over to the sidebar on the left and go under Database Templates for Sale, and then click on Database Templates List. Alright, this is a view of all of our templates that we offer. And as you can see, it's broken up into categories. First one is most popular, second is appointment and scheduling, calendars, and so on, all the way down to database tools and miscellaneous templates. Today, I will be showing you the Access Programming Tutor Appointment Tracking Database template. What you'll need to do is download the demonstration that correctly corresponds to the version of Access your computer has. Once the file is downloaded, go ahead and open it. Next, you will need to extract that file since it is in a zipped folder. So just go ahead and hit Extract All. And now you'll be able to open the database without any issues. Alright, so this is just a security notice that pops up, just alerting you that this database is coming from the web, and it can be potentially harmful to your computer, but I can assure you that this database is safe. So just go ahead and click Open. Alright, so this is a programming tutor appointment tracking database. It's great for keeping track of all of your appointments and all of your clientele in one spot. To start, we'll do Add New Client. Alright, so this is the client form, and as you can see, there's lots of different information that you can add about the client. I'm just going to do a first and last name, and we'll make him John Smith, and then we'll do an email, test email, and how about an address line. Alright, and as you can see, there's a lot of other stuff that you can fill out too, such as like phone numbers, notes, call history, appointment history, and payment history, as well as a picture of the client if you want to. But when you're done, just click Save and Close. And now that the client is in the database, you can now search for him. So just hit Search Client, and you can search by all these different criteria, as well as like the first and last name. So I'll just do the last name for right now, and then hit Search. And there's that client that we just created. From here, you can double click it, and it will bring you back to the client form where you can edit or delete any information that you want to, or delete the client as a whole, but we're not going to do that. And then you can also export the search results to Excel. So it pulls all this information into a new workbook for you. Alright, next thing we're going to do is add an appointment to the database, and to do that, go to Calendar View. So today is July 5th, 2016. This is the daily view. We can also take a look at weekly view, bi-weekly, month, or month day. Alright. Okay, so let's make an appointment for noon. And to do that, just double click on this time slot. And then we'll select a client, the one we just created. Tutor, Tutor 1, and type, let's do an hour, and location 1. And keep in mind that all of these drop down boxes, the information in there can be changed, and I'll show you how to do that later. So since this is a 1 hour session, we should probably make this 1 hour long. There you go. And then workers, you can add more workers if you need to. And then payment information, you can add that as well. And also, if you see the invoice amount right here, $40, that corresponds to the 1 hour session, $40. And again, that information can be changed. And then we'll select a custom color for right now. And we'll make this blue, and then hit Save and Close. So there you go. We have an appointment from noon until 1 o'clock. And the reason why we made it blue is so that when you have a lot of appointments back to back, it's kind of hard to tell when one appointment ends and another one begins. So as long as you have those different colors, it's easy to distinguish that. And then we can also search the calendar by a certain tutor. If you want to only see like appointments for Tutor 1 or Tutor 2. So here's what Tutor 1 would look like, and Tutor 2 shouldn't have anything because we haven't added any appointments yet. So there you go. Alright, now that the appointment is in the database, we can now search for those appointments. So just hit the search in the top left, and you can search by all of these different criteria up here. Let's just search by Tutor 1, so all of the appointments for Tutor 1 in the database, and then hit Run Search, and there's all the appointments. We just created one, so there should just be one. And from here you can double click it, and that will view it in the calendar form, right? So there you go. Or if we select View an Appointment Form, and then double click it, it will bring up the appointment form, and you can change stuff or edit things immediately. Or you can delete the appointment. You can also export the search results to Excel, Alec Calendar, or Alec Task. You can also print a detailed version of the of all of the appointments. So there you go. That's what that would look like. And then the summary version. There you go. Alright, next thing we'll take a look at is maintenance lookups. So here's where you can change all that drop-down information that we saw in the appointment form. I believe we saw location, service type, and tutor. So let's change one of the locations to the library. And then we can also add a location. So let's make that the school. And as you can see, the asterisk keeps appearing as you keep adding more and more, so you can add unlimited locations if you want to. Well, that's all I'll do for right now. And then just hit close. And just to make sure that did work, we'll look at the appointment form again and look at locations. So location 3 changed, and we also added, I think it was the school. Yeah. Alright. And next thing we'll take a look at is calendar setup. So here's where you can change all the parameters of the calendar, such as like first day of the week. You can change that to whatever day you want, or start time, end time, stuff like that. And then you can also change the calendar colors just by hitting the color palette over here for the corresponding item that you want to change color on. And then hit save and close when you're done. And then reports. This is the last thing we'll take a look at. You'll have to select a start date, so we'll make that the 5th, and then an end date. Let's do 2 weeks from then, so the 19th. Let's print the invoices for this time period. Let's see, good. Okay, I was going to say the date was that starting day, so I was wondering if that was going to show up or not, which it did, so that's good. And then the accounts receivable and cash ledger works pretty much the same way, so I don't really need to show you that. Alright, that's pretty much all there is to this database. I'm going to go ahead and thank you guys for taking your time to watch this Microsoft Access Expert template walkthrough, brought to you by Winning Solutions Inc. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please feel free to give us a like or subscribe to our YouTube channel for tons of other walkthroughs and tutorials. As always, feel free to contact us for any of your IT needs, whether it be programming needed, you want to buy a template, or need help customizing a template. Contact us whenever you'd like. I'm going to go ahead and post our contact information in the description below of this video. Also, you can find us on about any social media website. Feel free to follow us or like us on any of those, and have a great day.